to do the weekly tarot scopes. I'm just picking signs at random this week. So we're doing Scorpio. All right, Scorpio, this is going to be the weekly tarot scope. It's meant to be for the, I'm sorry, I'm talking really fast. It's meant to be for the first week of March. I know I'm late putting this out, so it's just going to be a weekly reading starting today. Sorry. I'm sorry. I'll get back on track with everything. So let's get some oracle cards for you. See what messages and guidance you need to hear this week. And then we'll get into your tarot. Oh. Damn. This is a very strong message about like releasing old patterns, releasing old toxic people, releasing, switching the way you handle things moving forward, putting yourself first, basically. This is a very strong, when this comes out together, don't drink the poison and you can't go back to yesterday. That's always, to me, that very strong message, like, don't take your ex back. Obviously, it's a toxic ex. If there's somebody toxic coming back around, it's a very strong message not to indulge in it. If you find yourself this week getting into a negative thought pattern that you've had before, or just like any kind of toxic energy that you've been working towards getting out of, like, don't entertain it this week, because you do have the Becoming Braver card as your overall energy. It's a really strong message that you've worked so hard to get to this place where you're at. To have this confidence, to focus on what you're wanting to manifest for yourself. You have 2 8s here, and that's about infinity. It's about abundance. It's about that flow of energy. And so the right way card is just about making sure you're taking like everything you've learned, everything you've worked towards, and keeping that energy flowing forward. It's definitely like not time to start questioning yourself or questioning your decisions, not getting into that negative thought pattern or thought process. It's also about showing people how you want to be treated. It's like taking everything you've learned. This came up in somebody else's reading too. I think it was Sagittarius. It's like you're right there manifesting like this big new thing for yourself. Like you've done all this work for yourself, to kind of release the past, to heal like past life shit, karmic shit, whatever, you know what I mean? And you're right there at that point of manifesting it, and it's like this past energy is coming back around, and you have to make sure that you change the way you deal with it moving forward, and deal with it in a way that's good for you, that takes everything that you've learned and move that forward. And so in the energy of exes coming back, I know that a lot of us do have people that we're connected with, and if you feel that you have a connection to somebody that from your past that's meant to be in your future, then yes, that's possible. But if there's also toxic people from your past, when you get yourself to this energy, those energies will come back around, right? And whether you believe these people are meant to be in your life or not, you can shift it moving forward regardless by shifting the way you handle it. Does that make sense? By making sure that you're putting yourself first, by not going back and indulging in the same patterns. So if there's an ex coming back around, there's an ex coming back around, and that's meant to come around for you to have closure, for you to clear away everything. So again, when it comes back around, handle it differently. Speak your truth, whatever. If there's somebody coming back around that wants to mend, that you want to mend, it's about handling it differently. And just manifesting in general, not necessarily with relationships, but it's seeing an old pattern come back and knowing that you need to handle this differently moving forward. And handling it differently means standing in your truth, standing your ground, doing what's good for you. Yeah. Ooh, I feel like I just went on a tangent there. um, but basically, it's like you've learned all this, you've taken all these lessons, and you've gained all this new insight. Now it's about taking that and pushing it forward, and not like letting yourself get sucked into past toxic people or past toxic patterns or um, past viewpoints, whatever it may be. Okay, let's see what your energy coming into the week is. You know, it's possible that something is triggering you, that somebody is triggering you right now, and that's a message to not really indulge in that, and look at why that person or that energy, why you're being triggered, and handle it differently moving forward so it no longer affects you, right? Okay, you have the Nine of Wands and the Hangman. This card always reminds me of like somebody wanting to start something. You know what I mean? Like, oh, things have been too quiet for too long. Let me stir shit up, like that kind of thing. Um, yeah, it's almost like somebody is questioning how you can be so calm. You might even be questioning, you know, your next move. You might feel like things have been kind of stuck for a little bit too long, and you're wondering what your next move should be. Um, it could be that you're looking at somebody that you're connected to and wondering like why they're what they're holding back, or why they've been so quiet. Or this could be somebody looking at you too, like you're regardless of anything, it's like somebody is looking at something that has been very still or very stuck or very quiet, or you're just maybe trying to plan your next move. You're wondering if you need to take action towards something. um, it's almost like somebody is questioning the timing. Like, is this, things have kind of been calm. Do I want to stir the pot up and take action, or do I want to just kind of take that wait and see approach? Give me one more. You have the Eight of Cups. Yeah, yeah. It's like, come on, one at a time. Yeah, it's like somebody's just questioning like what their next move is. Like, should I just let this go? Should I take action towards it? So I think that's like you're just in this place of maybe contemplating what your next move is, contemplating what kind of action you need to take, or if you need to take any. Um, if this is in regards to a connection with another person, it might be that there's been something kind of bubbling under the surface, that maybe you're questioning whether or not you should address this, whether or not you should take action towards this, or just kind of let things be. But there's definitely something that's kind of been at a standstill, and you're just wondering like what your next move should be. Um, and again, it could be that you pulled away from somebody, um, and they're kind of looking at you, questioning why you've been so quiet. Um, could be vice versa. You could be wondering why somebody you're connected to is so quiet. So let's see what is coming towards you this week. Oh, sorry. I really feel like there's somebody in your presence trying to trigger you, trying to get your attention, trying to distract you. But I don't think that you're having it with this Eight of Pentacles and this Temperance card. Um, good for you. Um, it's like somebody coming, somebody like with the same old tricks. Like somebody's trying to pull the same old bullshit on you. Or just like a situation that is being presented to you that normally would have triggered you. You're catching it right away, and you're like, no, I've been putting in too much work. So it's like somebody's trying to trip you up, or trying to get your attention, or trying to maybe even distract you from something. Um, and maybe this is you trying to get somebody else's attention, but it's somebody like going back to the same old tricks that they used to use before, or somebody like you're seeing right through what they're doing, I guess. Or it's like, it's like the same old, but you're not. You're just like, yeah, I've been there, done that. Like, um, you're not letting it trigger you. You're not letting it get you off your peaceful energy. Tell me more about this energy. And it could even be just a negative thought coming towards you, and you're like, nope, I'm not doing that. Like you're working really hard on like shifting your mindset. Yeah, I like this. Y'all are like standing in your power. Um, yeah, I do feel that um I do feel that there is like a situation that you've kind of turned away from, or you're not letting it trigger you anymore. It again, it could be a thought process. It could be, something that's been keeping you from feeling optimistic about something, but it's like you're very clear on what it is that you want. Um, you've kind of set the bar pretty high for yourself, and there's nothing wrong with that. And it's like, so you're no longer entertaining, um, the same thing, basically. Tell me more about what is coming towards you this week. The Tower card. Yeah, it's you're definitely changing the way you have dealt with a situation in the past. You're This could be just a friendship, this could be a connection, this could be just a general energy. It could be It could be a relationship, although I'm not really seeing like too much relationship vibes here. Um, it's more like you're not letting people or a situation affect you in the same way. And somebody is trying to trip you up or distract you or trigger you or pull you into the same type of energy, and you're just not having it anymore. And I think that it, it really kind of it really has a powerful effect. And I think that this if this person or this situation is something that you have been very back and forth about for a long time, it's left you like very, very confused. um uh, it just not knowing what to do with this situation, and just this is something that has been in the past. It's something that has like made you feel very depleted in the past or very unsure of yourself in the past, but it's no longer affecting you in that way because you're very clear on the truth of it. So what is the truth of it? Six of Cups and Page of Wands. Give me a little bit more. It's almost like it's somebody that didn't take you seriously. um it's kind of like you're seeing your worth to some extent. It's what is it? What is this in regards to? For some of you, this is a relationship. It's like it's simply like you're seeing your value. How do I word this? I think this is going to be different for everybody. For some of you, I think that this is somebody like that has always like tried to have some sort of authority over you. Um, Somebody who's tried to like maintain this very authoritative presence in your life. Like it could be like your father or your boss or a friend or even like an ex or something like that. It could be somebody that you're in a relationship with. Um, but it's why can't I word this today? It's like you know the truth of this, and but there's something about this way this person like can. It's like this person can trigger you to not act childish, but second guess yourself. This person has presented themselves as somebody that you need in some way, shape, or form. But you're shifting that energy. That's why I don't feel like it's a relationship, honestly. Like I said, it very well could be. Um, but something about this is shifting your love life moving forward. Like this has been blocking your wish fulfillment. This has been blocking the new beginning in your love that you wanted. What else do you need to know? It's like you're no longer taking responsibility for something anymore. Yeah. This is also being able to see very clearly what has been holding you back from manifesting something that you've wanted. Um, you have felt like you were doing something wrong. You have felt um, like there's something that has been able to come in and make you feel like less confident in what it is that you want, or your value or your worth. And it's like that, no, that's no longer triggering you anymore, if that makes sense. Yeah, there has been somebody or some kind of negative energy lingering around you, and with the way they say things or the way they approach you with things or something, it makes you not trust yourself. And whatever this person was, whatever this energy is, you're seeing that very clearly this week. Can you tell me more about the devil energy? The King of Wands, it's somebody who's had a very strong presence in your life, although they present themselves as somebody who really has their shit together. Like other people see them as like, big, strong person, or has this powerful energy, but I don't think that they're as powerful as they present themselves to be. The Three of Pentacles. This might be somebody that is connected to you financially in some way, or somebody you're connected to at work. It's somebody who's giving off the impression that they're helping you in some way. They're trying to make it seem like they are providing you some vital help or some vital support. They could be it could be somebody you work with. It could be, it could be your, like, it's somebody who's giving off the impression that they're giving you some kind of support, but they're not. They might even be taking credit for things that you've accomplished, which I know sounds silly, right? um, it's somebody who is giving you the impression that they have something that you need, or they're going to offer you something that you want, but they don't ever follow through with it. So however that resonates with you, again, for a lot of you, I really don't feel that this is a romantic relationship. But tell me more about this. Although it could be the Five of Pentacles. Yeah, it's somebody that really triggers some kind of insecurity. It could be somebody that's a fire sign too. It could be a Leo and Aries, or just somebody who's just a very strong presence in your life. So what do you need to know about how this affects your love life? Okay, whether this is the person that you're connecting with. Okay. This could very well be the same person that you're wanting this relationship with. Okay, or this could be somebody that is a friend or some kind of authoritative figure in your life. But whatever role this person is playing right now, if this is somebody that you are romantically, connected to, you have feelings for, they're not, they don't feel the confidence that they're presenting to you. And so they're they're blocking it, in, but you're taking it as it's your fault, and it's not. Okay, but for a lot of you, I think that this is another person that is triggering something in you that makes you very defensive and doubt yourself and doubt your own worth. And so when it comes to manifesting that loving relationship that you want, you're like on guard, like you're very defensive, like you feel, because something about this energy like takes your sense of worth away. Like somebody's trying to attach your success to their help. But whatever this energy is, they're able to trigger this doubt in you where you don't trust your intuition. And that's how it affects your love life, because it makes you not trust your own feelings. So what do you need to know about your love life this week? Do you even want to know about your love life this week? You have the Queen of Pentacles, the Seven of Swords. Yeah, it's like this is coming up for you because somebody is making you see less value in yourself. And so you have, it's like this energy needs to be pushed away. This needs to be addressed. Yeah. I also want to say there's something about misdirected desire. There's directed passion. So it could even be that you're connecting to another person who really has this strong desire for you, but what they present to you is this very like the complete opposite energy. Like instead of like expressing desire or showing you desire, they're actually just showing you aggressive energy, and it's just pushing you away. But it's because they're misdirected in how to express that, because they really lack the confidence, because they need to feel like they have something to offer, like you need them. That's just the perception, because they're just not feeling confident. Okay, does that make sense? What do you need to know? Is there anything else you need to know? The Moon card, the Nine of Wands, and the Ace of Cups. Yeah. So this is either somebody really trying very hard not to show you any vulnerability, or it's somebody in your presence that is blocking you from trusting your emotions, from trusting your intuition, and ultimately like really opening up and embracing this love that is like right there trying to come towards you. Ooh, that was a lot. Okay. Let's get a final oracle card message for you. Yeah, there's something about this energy that makes you feel obligated to this person, or they're trying to make you feel obligated to them. And that is what is taking your, like almost taking your power. You need to like look at what kind of energies trigger you to make you feel like you're responsible for somebody else, or that you owe somebody something that you really don't. You know what I mean? Um, because what it is that it's that you're not trusting yourself, and so what other people are presenting to you is, people that don't trust themselves either, people that have trust issues, simply because you don't trust yourself. And I know that sounds crazy, but I know y'all get it. So I love y'all. Have a good week. Bye bye.